Hey folks, how y'all doing? Welcome back. And oh man, down in the shop today. Yeah, you read the description. Yeah, I'm gonna show you how to overbuild a child's picnic table, folks. The whole time I was building it, that's all I could think of. I can't believe what you're doing here. It's severely overbuilt, folks. So you wanna keep on watching. I'll show you how you too can overbuild a child's picnic table. All right, we're just starting out here, and you can see we're using some pressure treated wood, and we're cutting some dados. So we're gonna cut some dados in, and dimensions for kids' picnic tables are all over the place, folks. I've looked and looked, and I can't find two that match. So it's gonna depend on how old the kids are and how long you want it to last. You know, you saw the finished product and everything, and you can see here we're using the radial arm saw. This is the old Craftsman that I bought for $100 last year off of Marketplace. Got a dado blade in there, and you know, we're just going to keep on going here. And dimensions are going to probably be pretty much up to you. You know, you'll see the final. You saw the final product already. In the end here, we'll give you the dimensions that I used, and just make sure you fit it for what your needs are, because a kid's picnic table, as you know, depending upon the age of the child and everything, is going to really be very subjective. I got her down on the saw horses right now. Those are the new Bauer ones. I did a review on those. Pretty cool. So in the spirit of overbuilding, which I am guilty of here, I've attached to two sides and overbuilt. So I did lay this on the flat. And the reason for that is if you ever want to put an umbrella in there, this would be a good spot then to drill that hole for the that umbrella to go through, you know, and then through the top. If you're asking what I'm using these 3-inch, in the spirit of overbuilding, stainless steel screws. These are 305 stainless grip light. I got them at Lowe's, and it was $18 for 88. No, I think it was $14 for 88 pieces, but still not cheap. So keep on going here. All right, so the theme has been overbuilding, and overbuilding is what I've continued to do. And you see we've got the frame up on top. This will help hold our, remember that planking, that plastic type planking, it's not structural. So you got to have something back or behind it. And then for the bench part too, and you can see the stainless steel screws. That's what I'm using right there. I am pre-drilling, at least through this piece first, because this wood is really wet and eventually it will crack. So, and you can see I even got a little bit right there already. And that's what prompted me to say, okay, we're gonna start pre-drilling. And when you pre-drill, then you don't get that. So still doing working on it. I'm gonna knock down a lot of these edges, take a round or two, just with a small round over bit, clean things up a little bit before we put our planking on, and give you a look-see. All right, it's the next day. We've got our boards here that we're using. It's this stuff, this Trex enhancer. Now, last time I used this stuff was solid, and now they got these little grooves in it, which makes it, it's gonna make it difficult to attach. I wanted to hide that a little bit, so I did like a 30-degree angle here. For the top, I had to cut a few boards. Stuff, it cuts hard, you know, so it will dull your blades a little bit faster. But I'll tell you what, for something that's going to be, you won't have to worry about splinters or something like that. Stuff works pretty nice, but it's not meant to be structural. That's why I had to have, you know, all the backer underneath it in order to hold it. So, well, you know, we got everything rounded over here on the corners. And we're just going to get into how I'm going to install it. All right, folks, in the spirit of overbuilding, once again, I had this Craig jig from years ago for deck work. I don't know if they make it anymore, but I didn't have the screws for it. So I went to the hardware store that sells a lot of the Craig stuff, and they didn't have the screws. But I went back in hardware, and I found, yeah, some of this grip tight exterior coated screws, pro finish screws, did fit. So I've been screwing these in blind, meaning that you can see right there's one of them, and I'll put in 8 per board, and on the ends, because the ends doesn't work, it gets a stainless steel screw right there. And I've got to do one seat yet, and I've got the other seat down. I blind screwed 4 of them on this edge, and then I've got a stainless steel screw on both sides, and that ain't going nowhere. So get the other side on. Got a lot of sanding to do. We'll give you a final look-see. All right, shop is all cleaned up. Oh, isn't that the greatest feeling when you're done with a project and you get everything cleaned up? I'll tell you what, folks, there it is. You too can overbuild a child's picnic table just like I did. So, Tom Horsman on YouTube. Thumbs up, leave a comment, and as always, folks, thanks for watching.